This program was made possible by contributions to your PBS station from viewers like you. Thank you.
Welcome to the WCTE High School Academic Bowl. I'm your moderator, Brian O'Connor, a math professor at Tennessee Tech University. Our match today features teams from Cumberland County High School and Upperman High School. Let's meet our teams. First, Cumberland County High School is located in Crossville, Tennessee. The school enrollment is 998, the mascot are the Jets, and the principal is John Hall. Let's meet our team members.
Hi, I'm Jill and I'm a junior and I run cross country.
Hi, my name is Cheryl. I'm a freshman and I won a $250 scholarship in 6th grade.
Hi, my name is Sydney. I'm a junior and I compete in triathlons.
Hi, I'm Riddy. I'm a junior and I dance.
And our other team is from Upperman High School. Upperman is located in Baxter, Tennessee. The school enrollment is 743, mascot are the Bees, and the principal is William Stepp. Let's meet the team members.
Hi, I'm Isabella Ware. I'm a junior and I'm a photographer.
Hi, I'm Tate Seiler. I'm a junior and I forgot to dress nicely.
I'm Kaylee White and I'm a senior. I'm an early admissions freshman here at Tech.
Hi, I'm Jonathan Tixey. I'm a junior and I'm in the Upper Mado Club.
That's Upperman. Let's meet our match officials today. First, our scorekeeper is Marge Rios, retired Spanish teacher who taught 21 years at Livingston Academy. She was the academic bowl coach there. Next, our judges. First, Lee Ray is marketing coordinator at Tennessee Tech University and a longtime volunteer for WCTE Upper Cumberland PBS. Our other judge is Dr. Michael Birdwell, professor of history at Tennessee Tech and chair of the Tennessee Great War Commission. And our crack timekeeper is Dr. Hannah Rauweiser, director of education and community engagement at WCTE. Those are all the good folks here, so we can start our match. Teams, are you ready? Here's your first toss-up question. What is the only bird that swims but does not fly? Kaylee?
Penguin.
A penguin, right. 10 points there. Here's your bonus question. Here are two mixtures, one factual and one fictional, for you to identify. Mate a jackass with a mare and the offspring is what?
Mule.
A mule, right. And second, half woman and half fish makes what?
Mermaid.
Mermaid, right. 20 points on that bonus question. Next toss-up. When the sum of the measures of two angles totals 90 degrees, the two angles are said to be what?
Complementary.
Complementary, right. 10 points there. Here's your bonus. Find the supplement of an angle whose measure is 65 degrees, 27 minutes, and 15 seconds.
Pass. Or no answer.
114 degrees, 32 minutes, 45 seconds. No points there. Next toss-up. Although this mountain is near the equator, it is so high that its peak is always covered with snow. Name the highest mountain in Africa. Kaylee?
Mount Kilimanjaro.
Kilimanjaro. Might not be forever. Bonus question. First part, what is the tallest mountain range on Earth?
Himalayas.
The Himalayas, correct. And second, what is the longest mountain range on Earth?
Alps.
No, the Andes. 10 points on that bonus question. Next toss-up, name the song whose first line is, "Mine eyes have seen the glory of the coming of the Lord." Kaylee.
Battle Hymn of the Republic.
The Battle Hymn of the Republic. I was afraid there for a second. Yes, correct. 10 points there. Here's your bonus question. I will name 4 famous composers. For 10 points, name the one who lived first, and for another 10 points, name the one who lived most recently. They are Peter Tchaikovsky, Franz Schubert, Henry Purcell, and Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart?
Schubert was first. Tchaikovsky was last.
Tchaikovsky was last, but Purcell was first. So 10 points on that bonus. Here's your next toss-up question. What is Indiana's nickname? Riddy.
No.
Now I have to give it to Upperman. Anyone? Jonathan.
The racing state.
No, the Hoosier State. No points there. Next toss-up. Forfeiture is a legal punishment or penalty. Spell forfeiture. Kaylee.
Forfeiture.
That is correct for 10 points. Here's your bonus question. For 5 points each, what part of speech is the word well used as in the following sentence? First, business is going well.
Adverb.
Correct, adverb. Second, well, I don't think I am.
Interjection.
Interjection, right. Third, I had a drink from the well.
Noun.
Noun. And finally, he is not a well man.
Adjective.
Adjective, correct. Know your parts of speech. 20 points on that bonus question. Here's your next toss-up. Who was the first U.S. president to greet returning astronauts aboard a recovery ship?
It was Reagan.
No, can you take it, Upperman? Tate.
Who was Kennedy?
No, it was Richard Nixon. No points there. Next toss-up. Name the Roman god of the sea. Sydney.
Neptune.
Neptune is right. 10 points there. Here's your bonus question. What English home of the Beatles is one of England's largest cities and ports?
London?
No, it's Liverpool. And second, this small island, whose name begins with the letter C, is located in the Bay of Naples off the Italian coast. Name the island.
Crete.
No, it's Capri. No points on that bonus. Next toss-up. John said that he had spent 25% of his life as a teacher. If he has been a teacher for 12 years, how old is he now?
48.
Kaylee. Say it again.
48.
48 is right. 10 points there. Bonus question. Consider a quadratic equation of the form x squared plus bx plus c equals 0. Suppose that the roots of the equation are 2 and negative 3. For 10 points each, find the values of b and c. That's bonus.
Sorry. Is it our vote?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. 1 is B, and -6 is C.
That is correct. B is 1 and C is -6. 20 points on that bonus. Here is your next toss-up. If yesterday was martes in Spanish, what is today in English? Kaylee.
Tuesday.
No, can you take it, Cumberland County?
Thursday.
Got to buzz in.
Thursday.
No, Wednesday, because martes is Tuesday. Here's your next toss-up question. In 1539, Hernando de Soto led an expedition through what is now this state. Name the state. Kaylee.
New Mexico.
No, can you take it, Cumberland County?
Florida?
Got to buzz in.
What is Florida?
Sydney. Florida. All right. 10 points there. Here's your bonus question. The small intestine is composed of 3 segments. For 5 points each or 20 for all 3, name them.
Repeat.
Middle intestine? Small.
No answer.
A duodenum, jejunum, and ileum. No points there. Here's another toss-up question. Who pioneered the use of assembly line methods for Kaylee.
Henry Ford.
Henry Ford for manufacturing. Correct. 10 points there. Bonus question. For 5 points each, in which country did each of the following dances originate? First, kabuki.
India.
No, it was Japan. Second, Charleston.
England.
No, United States. Third, Cossack.
Japan.
No, Russia. And finally, the waltz.
England.
No, Germany. No points there. Here's another toss-up. Which U.S. constitutional amendment states that a search warrant is required? Riddy.
The fifth?
No, I will continue for Upperman. A search warrant, I won't. Tate.
The fourth.
The Fourth Amendment. Search warrant is required before law enforcement people can enter one's house. 10 points there. Here is your bonus question. For 10 points each, name the 2 delegates to the Constitutional Convention who later became U.S. presidents.
Thomas Jefferson and James Madison.
Madison was right. George Washington was the other. 10 points on that bonus. Next toss-up. Tennessean Alex Haley. That's the end of our first round. Upperman 160 and Cumberland County 30. Come on back for our lightning round. Welcome back to the WCTE High School Academic Bowl. Our match today features teams from Upperman High School and Cumberland County High School. At the end of the first round, Upperman is leading 160-30. We have a couple substitutions to tell you about. First, on Cumberland County, Andrew has replaced Jill. And on Upperman, Katie has replaced Isabella. All right, teams, our lightning round categories are Peter Pan and Tom Sawyer. And Cumberland County, you get to choose. Which would you like?
Peter Pan.
Peter Pan, all right. Answer these questions about this classic story. 60 seconds. Peter's fairy friend.
Tinkerbell.
The Darling family's only daughter.
Wendy.
The Darling family's 2 sons.
Peter. No, I'm sorry. No.
John.
Pass.
The object Peter lost and Wendy found.
His shadow.
The children who want Wendy as their mother.
Lost Boys.
Captain Hook's pirate ship.
Pass.
The animal that ate Hook's lower arm.
Crocodile.
Weapon Hook uses to try to kill Peter.
Cannon.
Cannon.
Particles used to help children fly.
Pixie dust.
The subtitle of the 1904 play.
Neverland.
The Darling family's 2 sons.
Pass.
The Captain Hook's pirate ship.
Pass.
Darling family's 2 sons.
John and Tim.
And Captain Hook's pirate ship.
The Hook.
You have 6 correct. The ones you missed, the Darling family's 2 sons were John and Michael. The pirate ship was the Jolly Roger. The weapon Hook used was a bomb.
That's rude.
And the subtitle was The Boy Who Wouldn't Grow Up. So 60 points there brings you up to 90. And now we come to Upperman with the category Tom Sawyer. Identify these characters from the Mark Twain novel. 60 seconds. Tom's warm, tender-hearted aunt.
Pass.
His best friend and social outcast.
Huck Finn.
Tom's sweetheart after Amy Lawrence.
Pass.
Local ne'er-do-well and with Pap Finn, the town drunk.
Pass.
Tom's half-brother.
Pass.
Tom's cousin who irritates him.
Pass.
The schoolmaster.
John.
He runs away with Tom and Huck to Jackson's Island.
Jim.
She adopted Huck Finn.
The widow.
He murdered Dr. Robinson.
Injun Joe.
Tom's warm, tender-hearted aunt.
Aunt Mary.
Will we take the widow? No. All right, it was the widow Douglas. So you have 1, 2 correct, 20 more points, gives you 180. The others, Tom's warm, tender-hearted aunt was Aunt Polly. His sweetheart was Becky Thatcher. The local ne'er-do-well was Muff Potter. Tom's half-brother was Sidney. His cousin who irritates him is Mary. Schoolmaster Mr. Dobbins, he runs away with Tom and Huck, was Joe Harper, and the widow Douglas you mentioned. So our score now is Upperman 180 and Cumberland County 90. And we are going to start our second half. Teams, are you ready? Here's your toss-up. What does the musical term maestoso mean? Kaylee?
Moderate.
No, can you take it Cumberland County?
Fast but gently. Fast.
Oh, well, you'd have to buzz in. No, it's majestic. No points there. Be sure to buzz in. Next toss-up. According to the Bible, who was Esau's brother? Kaylee?
Jacob.
Jacob is right. 10 points there. Bonus question. Solve y equals 3 minus x and y minus x equals 1 for x and y.
Oops. X equals 1 and Y equals 2.
X equals 1 and y equals 2. Correct. 20 points there. Next toss-up. Which of the following states does not border Iowa? Nebraska, North Dakota, Wisconsin, or Missouri? Who buzzed in? Katie?
North Dakota.
North Dakota is correct. 10 points there. Bonus question. There are 5 species of the deer family in North America. For 5 points each, name any 4 of them.
White-tailed. Defer to Katie.
No.
Oh, sorry. Speckled, spotted. We don't know anymore.
All right. 5 points for white-tailed deer. The others were elk, moose, caribou, and mule deer. 5 points on that bonus. Next toss-up. How many tentacles does an octopus have? Gritty. 8 is right. For 10 points. Here's your bonus question. Multiple choice vocabulary quiz about words beginning with the letter C. First, for 10 points, does churlish mean ill-bred, stupid, old-fashioned, or dusty? Bonus.
Stupid.
No, it's ill-bred. And second, does civility mean militancy, civic-mindedness, effervescence, or courtesy?
Courtesy.
Courtesy, right. 10 points there on that bonus question. Here's another toss-up question. At the time that the Battle of Gettysburg was taking place, another battle was taking place in Mississippi. Grant's capture of this town, Jonathan,
Vicksburg.
served as a turning point for the war in the West. Vicksburg, correct. 10 points there. Here is your bonus question. For 5 points each, and give the name of the federal agency with the following acronyms. FEMA, FEMA.
Defer to Katie.
Stop deferring to me.
Federal Emergency Medical Aid.
Federal Emergency Management Agency. Not correct there. FDIC.
Federal Department of what?
No, Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation. Third, OSHA, O-S-H-A.
Organization of
Occupation Safety Hazard Association.
Occupational Safety and Health Administration. Nope. And finally, GSA.
Gun Safety Administration.
General Services Administration. Did not like those. All right. No points on that bonus. Here comes another toss-up. The town of White River, Ontario has a statue of an A.A. Milne character at supposedly his hometown. Name the character. Kaylee.
Winnie the Pooh.
Winnie the Pooh, right. 10 points there. Bonus question. Percy Bysshe Shelley wrote the poems To a Skylark and Ode to the West Wind. His wife was also an author. For 10 points, what was her first name?
Elizabeth.
No, it was Mary. And second, what famous novel of horror did she write?
Frankenstein.
Frankenstein, yes. 10 points there on that bonus question. Here's another toss-up. Ferns and mosses have reproduction in both sexual and asexual stages. What does the asexual stage in... Who buzzed in? Katie.
Spores.
Spores. Instead of male and female sex cells, spores is correct. 10 points. Here's your bonus question. For 10 points each, what is the GOP and what do the letters stand for?
The total revenue for a country. Gross. We don't know.
No, you're thinking of GDP. GOP is the Grand Old Party. It refers to the Republican Party. No points there. Next toss-up. What was the first ghost seen by Scrooge in A Christmas Carol? Cheryl.
Ghost of Christmas Past.
No, can you take it, Upperman? Kaylee.
Ghost of Christmas Present.
No, it was Marley. No points there. Here's another toss-up. David Gilmour was lead guitar for what band? Sydney.
Metallica.
No, can you take it, Upperman? Kaylee.
Happy Gilmore.
No, Pink Floyd. Next toss-up. The sum of two consecutive even integers is 90. What are they? Time? 44 and 46. Next toss-up. Composer Peter Tchaikovsky was native to what country? Kaylee.
Soviet Union.
No. Can you take it, Cumberland County?
Italy?
Got to buzz in.
No.
Italy?
No. Russia. We couldn't take the Soviet Union. Next toss-up. A sentence with two independent clauses is called what? Sydney.
A compound sentence?
A compound sentence. Correct. 10 points there. Here's your bonus question. For 10 points each, answer the following questions about King Arthur. First, what was his wife's name?
Elizabeth?
No, it was Brittany. No, it was Guinevere. And second, what was his son's name?
Charles?
No, Mordred. That's got to be a good one. No points on that bonus question. Here's your next toss-up. What ancient drug comes from the poppy flower? Kaylee.
Opium.
Opium is right. 10 points there. Bonus question. For 5 points each, tell what each of these prefixes mean in biology. First, hemato.
Blood.
Blood, right. Second, gastro.
Intestinal.
No, stomach. Third, hypo.
Low.
I'll take it, under or below. And halo, H-A-L-O.
Pass.
That's salt. 10 points on that bonus question. Here's your next toss-up. What is the largest number of points that a straight line and a circle, Sydney?
Infinite?
No, it's 2, and well, that's the end of our match. And the final score is Upperman 285 and Cumberland County 120. Thank you, teams, for a good match. We appreciate it.
This program was made possible by contributions to your PBS station from viewers like you. Thank you.